Hello and welcome to the JV match. Playing tonight will be the Immanuel Lutheranlancers versus the Aleva Strum High School. I believe it's the Eagles, right? Cardinals? Aleva Strum Cardinals. If you missed the C-Team game, C-Team won all three of their sets. Lancers did. This is Joe Bernthal commentating for you. Alongside me is Professor Rail. He'll be doing video for me. I was not paying attention to the coin toss, so I'm not entirely sure who serves first. I guess. Cardinals would be serving first. Serving for the Cardinals would be number 7, Strum. Strum serve is over, received by Gurgle. Up from Rail and spike from Carsonson. Branson will hit it into the net there. 1-0. Lancers lead by 1. Rail will begin serving for the Lancers. Rail serve is over and Branson lets that go. And it falls, however, 2-0. Lancers lead by 2. Rail will continue to serve for the Lancers. Serve again is over. Up from Franson off her face, however, and it goes under the net. 3-0. Lancers lead. Rail will continue to serve. Serve is over this time to McConnell. Up from Winju and over from Segerstrom. Set from Rail and bumped over from Bauer. Up from Segerstrom. To Franson and over from Winju. Seed by Wales, up from Rail and spike from Bauer. And foot fault called on Franson. 4-0. Lancers lead. Rail. I was going to say 4-0. Lancers lead. Rail will continue to serve for the Lancers. Her serve again is over off of Franson and over from Segerstrom. Received by Wales, up from Rail and spike from Wales. That'll go back row and out. 4-1. Lancers now lead by 3. And Coxland will begin serving for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over. That is received by Williams. Gurgle unable to get there in time. 4-2. Aleva Strum is down by 2. Coxland will serve yet again. Coxland serve again is over. This time received by Wales. Up from Rail and bumped over from Bauer. They'll go to Coxland. Set from Segerstrom and over from Winju. It is received by Williams, set by Rail, and spike tipped over by Carstensen. Up from Winju and over from Segerstrom. Received by Gurgle, set from Rail, and Bauer is unable to get that over. 4-3, Lancers now lead by 1, and Coxland will continue to serve for Aleva. Her serve is over, this time received by Williams, set by Rail, and spike from Bauer. And net called on Franson. 5-3, Lancers would lead now by 2. Arndt will come in for Gurgle, and Carstensen will begin serving for the Lancers. Carstensen's serve is over. Walls to let that go. 5-4, Lancers now lead only by 1. And Winju will begin serving for Aleva Strum. Winju serve is over. Nice up from Carstensen. Tipped over by Rail. Nice save by Coxland. Free ball for the Lancers. See by Carstensen up from Rail. And spike from Wales. That'll go off Segerstrom and under the net. 6-4. Lancers now lead by 2. Carstensen will continue to serve for the Lancers. Sorry. Wales will begin serving for the Lancers. Wales serve is over. Up from Segerstrom and over from Walls. Received by Carstensen up from Rail. And spike from Arndt. Lift called on Rail. 6-5. Lancers now lead by 1. And let's see. Probably Franson. There we go. Franson to serve for Aleva. Franson's serve is over. Received by Wales. Up from Rail. And spike from Arndt. Up from Walls and over from Segerstrom. Received by Carstensen. Set from Rail and spike from Arndt. That'll go over the block and fall at the feet of Coxland. Lancers point 7-5. Lancers now lead by 2. Bernthal will come in for Bauer, and Bernthal to serve for the Lancers. Bernthal's serve comes up short. 7-6. Lancers now lead by 1. And McConnell to serve for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over. Received by Rail. Set from Bernthal. And lift called on Bernthal. Score tied at 7. McConnell will continue to serve for Aleva. Her serve again is over. Received by Carstensen up from Bernthal. And set over by Williams. Received by Winju up from Walls. And into the net. Coxland unable to play that off the net. 8-7. Lancers now lead by 1. Arndt will continue to serve for the. Will begin serving. Sorry, for the Lancers. Arndt's serve is over. That'll fall at the feet of McConnell. 9-7. Lancers now lead by 2. Arndt will continue to serve for the Lancers. Arndt's serve yet again is over. This time up from Walls. Set from McConnell. And over from Franson, sorry. That goes over to Rail, and Rail will hit it out to the right, 9-8. Lancers now lead by 1. Mackey will come in for Walls, and Mackey will begin serving for the Lancers. Nine 7 for the Lancers. Mackey's serve is over. Received by Carstensen. Set from Bernthal and spike from Carstensen. Then it'll go off the block. Attempted save there by Franson. Unable to save it though, however. 10-8. Lancers now lead by 2. Roth will come in for Rail, and Williams will begin serving for the Lancers. Williams' serve goes under the net. 10-9. Lancers now lead by 1. Segerstrom to serve for Aleva Strum. Her serve does not quite make it over. 11-9, Lancers now lead by 2. Rail will come in for Roth, and Rail will begin serving for the Lancers. Rail serve is over. This time up from McConnell, just avoids the ceiling. Set from Segerstrom and off Winju. Goes off the block of Wales. Williams unable to get high enough for Rail to hit it over. 11-10, Lancers now lead by 1. Bauer will come in for Bernthal, and Coxland will begin serving for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over. This time received by Gergel. Up from Bauer, and spike from Carstensen will go into the net. Score now tied at 11. Coxland will continue to serve for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over, received by Williams, up from Carstensen, and over from Rail. Received by Coxland, set by Segerstrom, and spike from Winju. That'll go back corner, just misses the back line. 12-11, Lancers now lead by 1. Gallagher to serve for the Lancers, and Gallagher comes in for Carstensen. Gallagher's serve goes into the net. Score again tied, this time at 12. Arndt will come in for Gergel, and Winju will begin serving for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over, this time received by Gallagher. Up from Williams, back row, and over from Wales. Received by Winju. Up from Segerstrom and over, received by Williams, set by Rail, and spike from Arndt. That'll go over the block. In the net, possibly. And the net called on Franson. Wales to serve for the Lancers. Her serve is over, up from Coxland, set from Segerstrom, and over from Franson. Received by Williams, set by Rail, and spike from Arndt. That'll go to the back row to Winju, and miscommunication between Aleva Strum results in the Lancers point. 14-12, Lancers now lead by 2. Wales to serve for the Lancers. Her serve again is over, this time received by Coxland, and free ball for the Lancers. Received by Rail, up from Bauer, and spike from Arndt. It will be received by Coxland yet again, set by Segerstrom, and the spike from Mackey goes over. Put over by Williams, received by Winju, up from Franson. Segerstrom unable to get it over though. 15-12, Lancers now up by 3. Wales will continue to serve for the Lancers. Wales serve goes over and in. Ace for Wales. 16-12, Lancers now lead by 4. Wales will continue to serve. Wales serve again is over. This time received by Winju into the ceiling and over. Out of play. 17-12, Lancers lead by 5. Wales will continue to serve. Wales serve again is over. Again received by Winju into the ceiling and onto the floor. 18-12. Lancers lead by 6. Wales to serve yet again. Wales serve again is over. This time received by Coxton. Free ball for the Lancers. Arndt thought she had backup. However, she didn't. 18-13. Lancers now lead by 5. Franson to serve for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over, received by Arndt, set by Rail, and lift called on Rail. Two hits called on Rail. Pretty sure that was a lift, but I was mistaken. 18-14, Lancers now lead by 4. I think so. Franson to serve yet again. Her serve goes over to Wales, set by Rail, and spike from Arndt goes to Winju, up from Coxland and over. Set back over from Arndt. Up from Segerstrom and McConnell in the net. or no, Arndt was in the net. Arndt in the net, 18-15. Lancers lead by 3. Franson to serve yet again. The serve's over, received by Arndt, up from Rail, and Williams unable to get it over. She was also in the net. 18-16. Lancers now lead by 2. Bodie will come in for Williams, and Branson to serve yet again for Aleva. Her serve is over, received, foot fault perhaps. Nope. Okay. Bodie switched too early. 18-17. Lancers now lead by 1. Branson to serve yet again. Serve is over, received by Arndt, and lift called. Score now tied at 18. Lancers with the timeout. Okay, so a lift would be when it comes to rest on a person's hands, 2 hits when it goes off twice. Score is tied at 18. Franson will continue to serve for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over. There's received by Arndt, up from Rail, and Wales and Gallagher miscommunication there. Unable to hit it over at the same time. 19-18. Aleva Strum now up by 1. Carsonson will come in for Gallagher. Franson continuing to serve. Branson's serve again is over, this time received by Wales, up from Rail, and bumped over from Carsonson back row. Received by Mackey, up from Franson and over from McConnell. Out that false server, score now tied again, this time at 19. Bernthal will come in for Rail, and Bernthal will begin serving for the Lancers. Bernthal serve is over and out to the right. 20-19, Aleva Strum now up by 1. McConnell to serve for Aleva Strum. McConnell serve comes up short. Score again tied, this time at 20. Gergel will come in for Arndt, and Gergel will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over. Put right back over by Coxland. And nobody to receive that. 21-20. Aleva Strum again up by 1. And Mackey to serve for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over. Received by Carsonson. Set from Bernthal. And spike from Rail. Let it go off the block. Saved by Segerstrom. Up from Franson and over from Winju. Set from Bernthal. Spike from Carsonson. Let it go off Mackey. Or not. Off. Out of the back, that is called. 22-20. Aleva Strum up by 2. Mackey to serve yet again. Serve goes over. Received by Carsonson. Up from Bernthal. And Bodie is able to get that over. Received by Segerstrom. Up from Franson and over from Winju. Set from Segerstrom. Spike from Winju goes to Gergel. Set from Bernthal and spike from Rail. That'll go off McConnell and onto the floor. 22-21. Aleva Strum up by 1. Bodie to serve for the Lancers. Bodie's serve is over. Received by McConnell, up from Franson and over from Winju. And nobody there to cover for the block. 23-21. Lancers down by 2. Segerstrom to serve for the Cardinals. Their serve again is over. This time received by Carstensen, up from Gurgle, and over that goes. Put right back over from Coxon, off Wales and into the stands. 24-21. Lancers now down by 3. Segerstrom will continue to serve for the Cardinals. The serve again is over. That'll be long. 24-22. Lancers now are down by 2. And Rail will begin serving for the Lancers. Bernthal comes in for Bauer. Bauer comes in for Bernthal, sorry. Rail serve is over. Received by Franson, over from Winju and lift called. 24-23. Lancers now down by 1. Rail will continue to serve. Rail serve again is over. Received by Franson. Up from Winju and into the net that goes. Score now tied at 24. Rail will continue to serve for the Lancers. Their serve again is over. Received by Franson. Up from Segerstrom and over. Received by Bauer. Up from Rail and spike from Wales. Goes back row and out. (25-24). Aleva Strum leads by 1. Coxland to serve for Aleva. Her serve is over. Up from Gurgle. Saved by Bauer. And over from Gurgle. Up from Mackey. Set from Segerstrom. And spike from Winju goes in. And Aleva Strum wins the first set 26-24. And we will be back in approximately 3 minutes for the second set. Hello and welcome back to the second set of the JV game between the Immanuel Lutheranlancers and the Aleva Strum Cardinals. Aleva Strum won the first set, if you missed it, 26-24. Lancers will begin serving for this set, hoping to tie up the series of 3. Rail will begin serving for the Lancers. Rail serve is over. That is up from Segerstrom, set by Franson and spike from Brown. Up from Carstensen and set over from Rail. Up from Mackey and over from Franson. Received by Gurgle, set by Rail and spike from Bauer. They go to the back row to Mackey. Franson able to save that. Cover Brown unable to get to it in time. 1-0. Lancers lead. Rail will continue to serve. Rail serve again is over, this time received by Winju. Over from Franson. Gurgle unable to get it up high enough. Score now tied at 1. And Segerstrom will begin serving for Aleva Strum. Her serve is over, received by Gurgle and tipped over by Carstensen. Two to 1, Aleva Strum leads by 1. Segerstrom continuing to serve for Aleva. Serve is over. Received by Williamson onto the floor. That goes 3-1. Lancers down by 2. Segerstrom continuing to serve. Story will come in for Williams. Segerstrom serve is over. Received by Story up from Rail and spike from Wales. We'll go over the block and down. 3-2. Aleva Strum leads by 1. Arndt will come in for Gurgo. Carstensen to serve for the Lancers. Carstensen serve is over. It's received by up from Story. Set from Rail and spike from Wales. Gotta go to Mackey and in the net call. They didn't give me a number though. If I had to guess, it'd be Brown. Score tied at 3. Carstensen to serve yet again for the Lancers. Her serve is over, received by Winju, and Coxland unable to get there in time. 4-3, Lancers now lead by 1. Carstensen will continue to serve for the Lancers. Carstensen serve is over, received by Mackey. Attempted set over from Brown. Goes into the net. 5-3, Lancers now up by 2. Carstensen will serve yet again. Carstensen serve is over, received by Winju and over it goes out to the right. 6-3, Lancers lead by 3. Carstensen to serve. Carstensen serve again is over, received by Franson and Coxon unable to put that over. 7-3, Lancers now lead by 4. Carstensen continuing to serve. Carstensen serve again is over, this time to Winju, set by Segerson and over from Franson. Set from Rail, spike from Arndt. Gonna go off Mackey and out of the back. 8-3, Lancers now lead by 5. Carstensen continuing to serve. This serve is over, set from Segerstrom and over from Franson, received by Carstensen, set from Rail, and spike from Arndt will go to the bottom of the net. 8-4, Lancers now lead by 4. Coxland to serve for Aleva Strum. Coxland serve is over, received by Story, up from Carstensen and over from Arndt. That'll go too far. 8-5, Lancers now lead by 3. Coxland will continue to serve for Aleva Strum. Coxland's serve is over. Received by Story, and out of the back that goes. 8-6. Aleva Strum now down by 2. Coxland continuing to serve for the Cardinals. Her serve is over. Received by Carstensen. Set by Story and over from Rail. That'll go to Coxland in the back row. Set by Segerstrom and spike from Winju. Will go to the back row. Received by Story. Up from Carstensen and over from Arndt. That'll be received by Coxland. Sent to the back row to Carstensen. Tipped over by Rail. Hits the top of the net and falls the other direction. 8-7. Lancers lead by 1. Coxland continuing to serve for Aleva. Her serve again is over, this time received by Story, up from Rail, and spike from Arndt goes over to Coxland. That'll go under the net. 9-7, the Lancers lead now by 2. Wales to serve for the Lancers. Wales serve is over, received by Coxland, set from Segerstrom and spike from Winju. That'll go into the net. 10-7, Lancers lead by 3. Wales continuing to serve. Wales serve is over. Received by Mackey and Coxland. That'll go into the ceiling and onto the floor. 11-7. Lancers now lead by 4. Wales continuing to serve. Williams will come in for Story. Wales serves into the net. We haven't had one all year, I don't think. 11-8 is score. Lancers lead by 3. Brown to serve for Aleva. Her serve is over, but out to the right. 12-8. Lancers now lead by 4. Bernthal will come in for Bauer. Bernthal to serve for the Lancers. Bernthal serve is over. Nice save there from Branson. However, Winju is unable to put it over. 13-8. Lancers now lead by 5. Bernthal continuing to serve for the Lancers. Her serve again is over. This time received by Brown, and into the stance to the left it goes. 14-8. Lancers now lead by 6. Bernthal continuing to serve for the Lancers. Bernthal serve is over, but out to the right this time. 14-9. Lancers lead by 5. And let's see, Franson to serve. Branson's serve is over. Received by Carstensen into the ceiling and onto the floor that goes. 14-10. Lancers now lead by 4. Branson to serve yet again for Aleva. Branson's serve is over. Return spike from Carstensen. Back row goes into the net. 14-11. Lancers now lead by 3. Franson to serve yet again. Williams will come in for Carstensen. Her serve is over. Received by Williams, up from Arndt. And spike from Williams goes to back row to Brown. Nobody able to get her return up. 15-11. Lancers lead by 4. Arndt will continue to serve for the Lancers. Arndt serve is over. That'll go off right and out of the back. 16-11. Lancers lead by 5. Arndt will continue to serve. Gallagher comes in for Heinze. Arndt serve again is over. Received by Wright. Sigurdsson will put it over. 17-11. Lancers now lead by 6. Arndt continuing to serve for the Lancers. Her serve again is over. This time received by Sigurdsson. up from right and over from Franson. Received by Wales, set by Bernthal, and bumped over from Gallagher. Does not quite make it over. 17-12. Lancers now lead by 5. Gergo comes in for Arndt, and I don't have a number for the I don't have a name for the libero because the number's not on the sheet. So the libero comes in for Winju. Libero serve goes under the net. 18-12. Lancers lead by 6. Williams. Right, yeah, Williams to serve for the Lancers. Her serve is over and in. 19-12. Lancers lead by 7. Williams continuing to serve for the Lancers. Williams serve again is over and let go by the libero. 19-13. Lancers now lead by 6. Bernison to serve for Aleva Strum. Bernison serve goes over. Ace for Bernison, 19-14. Lancers lead by 5. Bernison to serve yet again for Aleva Strum. Her serve again is over, this time received by Gallagher, set from Bernthal, and spike from Wales goes to the libero. Free ball, spike right back from Gallagher. Libero unable to get there in time. 20-14. Lancers now lead by 6. Bauer will come in for Bernthal, and Rail will begin serving for the Lancers. Rail serve goes over, let it go off the libero and onto the back. 21-14. Lancers now lead by 7. Rail continuing to serve for the Lancers. Rail serve again is over. The set from Branson does not make it up high enough for anybody to hit it. 22-14. Lancers lead by 8. Rail to serve yet again. Roth will come in for Wales. Rail serve is over, this time received by the libero up from Barneson and over from Brown. Lift called on Barneson. 23-14. Lancers lead now by 7. Rail will continue to serve for the Lancers. Rail serve is over. Nice up from Segerson and over from Brown. Up from Roth, up from Rail, and over from Gergel. Barneson unable to get there in time. 24-14. Lancers now lead by 10. Rail continuing to serve for the Lancers. Rail serve again is over, this time up from the libero. Set from Franson and over from McConnell. Received by Rail up from Gallagher and over from Gergel. Back row too far. 24-15. Lancers now lead by 9. Bodie will come in for Rail. And Segerstrom will begin serving for Leverstrom. Received by Bauer up from Williams, and Bodie unable to get that over. 24-16. Lancers now lead by 8. Segerstrom to serve yet again. Her serve this time goes under the net. 25-16. Lancers win the second set. So we will play a third. We will play a third set, I believe, because Leverstrom won the first set, Lancers won the second set. They would do a coin toss to determine who serves for the third set. And Aleva Strum will serve. No, Lancers will serve to start the third set. And we'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for Hello and welcome back to the third set between the Immanuel Lutheranlancers and the Aleva Strum Cardinals. This is Joel Bernthal. If you missed the first and second set, Aleva won the first set, Lancers won the second set, and now they're both fighting to win this set for the tiebreaker. Rail serve goes in 1-0, Lancers lead. Rail to serve yet again. Rail serve is over, received by Winju, set from Franson and over from Brown. Received by Gergo, free ball, set from Franson, set from Coxland, and Brown is unable to get it over. 2-0, Lancers lead. Rail will continue to serve for the Lancers. Rail serve is over, received by Winju, free ball for Lancers, received by Carstensen. Segerstrom serve goes over, received by Gergel, set from Rail and bumped over from Bauer. They'll go to the back row to Spangberg, who will touch that and they'll go out of the back. 3-1, Lancers lead now by 2. Arndt will come in for Gergel. Arndt to serve, I believe, for the Lancers. Sorry, Carstensen to serve for the Lancers. Carstensen serve is over, and formation issue. Okay, so Mackey moved too early. No, sorry, not Mackey. Spangberg moved too early. 4-1, Lancers lead by 3. Carstensen to serve yet again for the Lancers. Carstensen serve is over. That'll be received by Barnson, up from Coxland and over from Brown. Carstensen lets that go and out it falls. 5-1, Lancers lead by 4. Carstensen will continue to serve for the Lancers. Carstensen serve is over, and again formation issue. 15 moved too early. 5-1, Lancers lead by 4. Carstensen to serve yet again. Carstensen serve is over. Brown will hit it into the net. 7-1, Lancers lead by 6. Carstensen to serve yet again. Carstensen serve is over. Received by Spangberg and put over by Brown. Received by Carstensen, set from Rail and spike from Wales. Let her go off. Barnson is on the back. 8-1, Lancers now lead by 7. I think. Yeah. Carstensen serve goes over, received by Bernson, up from Franson, and Spangberg hits it into the net. 9-1, Lancers now lead by 8. Carstensen to serve it again. Carstensen serve goes over to Franson, set by Brinson, and over from Brown. Received by Wales, set by Rail, and spike from Arndt. To go over the block, but out of the back. 9-2, Lancers now lead by 7. And Coxland will begin serving for Aleva Strum. Winju will come in for Spangberg. Coxland serve is over, received by Williams. Miscommunication between Rail and Wales. 9-3, Lancers now lead by 6. Coxland to serve yet again for Aleva Strum. Coxland serve again is over, received by Arndt. Into the ceiling, played well by Rail, and spike from Wales goes into the block of Winju. 9-4, Lancers now lead by 5. Coxland continuing to serve for Aleva Strum. Coxland serve again is over, received by Williams, set by Rail, and spike from Arndt. that'll go to Segerstrom, up from Brown, and the bump from Winju does not go over. 10-4. Lancers now lead by 6. Wales to serve for the Lancers. Wales serve is over, up from Winju, and Coxon is unable to put that over. 11-4. Lancers now lead by 7. Excuse me. Gallagher will come in for Williams. Wales to serve yet again. Wales serve goes over. Coxon to receive, sends it too far. 12-4. Lancers now lead by 8. Wales continuing to serve. Wales serve is over, received by Coxon, and under before that falls. 13-4. Lancers now lead by 9. Story will come in for Carsonson. Wales to serve it again. Wales serve is over, received by Brinson, up from Coxon and over from Winju. Received by Bauer, set from Rail and bumped over from Arndt. Received by Brinson, up from Segerstrom and spike from Winju, goes to the back row to the Story. Set from Rail and spike from Story, back row does not quite make it over. 13-5. Lancers lead, and Brown to serve for Aleva Strum. Brown serve is over, received by Arndt. Spike from Winju gets tipped by Rail, and before that falls. 13-5. Lancers lead 13-6. Sorry. Lancers lead by 7. Brown will continue to serve for Aleva Strum. Her serve again is over, received by Arndt and free ball. Set over from Winju and lift called. 14-6. Lancers lead by 8. Bernthal will come in for Bauer. Bodie will come in for Rail. Bernthal to serve for the Lancers. Maybe they did that twice. Yesterday and then to 15 for the third set, so I don't know. Brown serve goes into the net. 15-6 is now the score. Lancers lead. Bernthal continuing to serve for the Lancers. Her serve is over. That'll go off Coxon and under the back. 16-6. Lancers now lead by 10. Bernthal continuing to serve. Bernthal serve again is over. This time received by Brown into the ceiling. Winju unable to play that. 17-6. Lancers now lead by 11. Bernthal continuing to serve. Heinze will come in for Wales. Bernthal serve is over. Received by Brown. Nobody to get that. 17-7. Lancers now lead by 10. Franson to serve for Aleva Strum. Mackey will come in for Brown. Franson serve is over to Bodie. Set from Bernthal and spike from Gallagher will go over. Set from Brown and I can't remember the name. Winju. It's unable to get it over. 18-7. Lancers lead by 11. Gergel to serve for the Lancers. She came in for Arndt. Her serve is over. That'll go off Segerstrom. Set by Winju and lift called. 19-7. Lancers now lead by 12. Arndt will come in. Sorry, not Arndt. Roth will come in for Story. Gergel to serve yet again for the Lancers. Gergel serve is over. Received by Coxland. And another lift called, this time on Brown.
So Joel headed off to get ready to pep band. So I'm just going to move the camera, not talk very much. Tiny little screen on the camera. Can't see who's who. So I'll let you see the action. And there's the end of the third set. The match goes to the Immanuel Lancer JV team, 2-1. There will be a pause here for a while. Join us again around to 7:30. I think we'll be back.
Welcome to the campus of Immanuel High School for tonight's Dairyland Conference match between the Aleva Strum Cardinals and your Immanuel Lutheranlancers. Please stand if you are able, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Immanuel High School and Aleva High School. In the WI, we require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators to interscholastic events. Please support the players, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Comments of a sexist, racial, or ethnic nature that are intimidating actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the gymnasium. Please be aware of the possibility of ball or player entering the bleachers during the competition. Thank you and enjoy the match. Now for our starting lineups. First for Aleva Strum. Senior number 2, Carson Putzi. Senior number 4, Paige Hanner. Junior number 7, Jaden Bouch. Sophomore number 8, Annika Skaug. Senior number 9, Madison Schultz. Senior number 14, Grace Clark. And the libero, senior number 16, Avery Larby. The Cardinals are coached by Katie Scout. And now for your Lancers. Senior number 8, Annie Oster. Sophomore number 9, Hannah Kazemba. Senior number 12, Riley Nauman. Senior number 13, Allie Schierenbach. Junior number 15, Sheridan Nelner. Senior number 18, Claire Schierenbach. And the libero, senior number 7, Faith Kazemba. Lancers are coached by Joe Lau, assisted by Megan Johnston.
Hello and welcome to tonight's varsity match between the Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Aleva Strum Cardinals. By the way, this is Joe Brentho commentating for you, not for me. And Kirsten Gallagher is doing video for us tonight. Aleva Strum will be serving first. Serving for them is Putzi. Putzi serves over. This is received by Schambek. Set from Schambek and spike from Oster. Gonna go off the block and down. 1-0. Lancers lead. Schambek to serve for the Lancers. Schambek serves over. That is out. Out to the right. 1-1. Score is tied. Schultz to serve for Aleva Strum. Also, I've not had time to memorize these names, so this is going to be a little bit rough to begin with. Schultz serves over off Oster and into the back. 2-1, Aleva Strum leads by 1. Schultz to serve yet again. Schultz serves over. This goes off Oster, set by Kazemba. Spike from Schambek. Gonna go off the libero. Set from 14. And the spike from Sko goes into the net. Score now tied at 2. Naulner to serve for the Lancers. And Nauman comes in for Kazemba. Naulner serves over. Set from Putzi. And tipped over the net. Received by Schambek. Set from Schambek. Spike from Oster falling over. And lift called on Oster. 3-2, Aleva Strum leads by 1. Kazemba will come in for Nelner. And Sko to serve for Aleva Strum. Sko's serve is over. That is received by Kazemba. Set from Scherenbeck. Spike from Nauman. Gonna go off Putzi and into the net. Score tied now at 3. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster's serve is the top of the net and falls short. 4-3, Aleva Strum leads by 1. Clark to serve for Aleva Strum. And Busto will come in for Putzi. Clark's serve is over. That goes to Scherenbeck clear. Set by Scherenbeck. Spike from Scherenbeck. That'll go to the top of the net. 5-3. Lance is now down by 2. Clark to serve yet again for Aleva Strum. Clark's serve again is over. This time received by Scherenbeck. Set by Kazemba. Put over by Scherenbeck. That'll go to Sko. And over from Botch. Received by Oster. Set by Scherenbeck. Spike from Kazemba. That'll hit the back corner. 5-4. Aleva Strum leads by 1. Scherenbeck to serve for the Lancers. And Schaller will come in for Kazemba. Scherenbeck's serve is over. Set from Clark and over. Saved by Kazemba. Tipped over by Nauman. Up from Clark. Set by Botch. And a spike by Busto will go long. Score now tied at 5. Scherenbeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Scherenbeck's serve is over. That goes to Putzi. Up from Clark. Spike from Putzi goes over. Nice save by Oster. Up there from Sko. Set from Clark. And spike from Harmer goes to Kazemba. Set by Nauman over from Scherenbeck. Set from Clark. And spike from Hanner. Set from Scherenbeck. And spike from Scherenbeck. That'll go off Clark and out of the back. 6-5. Lancers now lead by 1. Scherenbeck continuing to serve for the Lancers. Scherenbeck's serve again is over. And out that goes off Sko. And the libero comes in. They did not give me her name. I'm not sure why that is, but I don't have a name for her. So I'm just going to call her the libero, if that's fine with you guys. Up from Scherenbeck, set from Schaller. Spike from Scherenbeck. Set from Clark. And spike from Busto. Goes off the block and down. 7-6. Lancers now lead by 1. Botch to serve for Aleva Strum. Botch's serve is over. Nice up from Oster. Set from Scherenbeck. And spike from Scherenbeck. Gonna go too long. Not enough top spin. Score tied at 7. Botch continuing to serve. Botch's serve again is over. This time received by Kazemba. Set by Scherenbeck and bumped over from Schaller. And gonna go off Bustle and onto the floor. 8-7. Lancers now lead by 1. Nelner comes in for Nauman. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Faith, that is. Kazemba's serve is over. That'll go off the libero. Set from Clark. And spike from, I don't know that number. Set from Scherenbeck. Spike from Scherenbeck. That'll go off another number I don't know, and out that fall. That is Schultz. Sorry. 9-7. Lancers now lead by 2. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. Up from Schultz. Up from Clark. Spike from Schultz. That'll go to Oster. Set from Scherenbeck, and spike from Scherenbeck. That'll go up from somebody. Bestel unable to put it over. 10-7. Lancers lead by 3. Kazemba to serve yet again. Kazemba's serve again is over. It's time up from... Oh, I don't remember her name. Set from Scherenbeck, and spike from Schaller. That'll fall to the floor. 11-7. Lancers now lead by 4. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve again is over. This time up from Schultz, set by Clark. And spike from Hanner goes into the net. 12-7. Lancers now lead by 5. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve again is over. This time off the libero and into the bag. 13-7. Lancers now up by 6. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. And timeout, Aleva Strum. People with the bird hats, zoom in on them. 13-7 is the score. Lancers lead by 6. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. Let go by Botch, and out of the back it falls. 14-7. Lancers now lead by 7. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. That goes off Schultz. Set from Clark. Spike from Schultz to go off the block, goes to Kazemba. Set from Schenbeck. Spike from down there. Goes down off the block. 15-7. Lancers lead now by 8. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve just again over off the libero's feet and on the floor. 16-7. Lancers now lead by 9. Kazemba continuing to serve. Kazemba's serve again over. This time received by Schultz. Saved by Clark, but Clark spuddies over the line. Foot fault. 17-7. Lancers now lead by 10. Kazemba continuing to serve. Kazemba serve yet again over. Free ball for the Lancers. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schenbeck and spike from Schaller. That'll go off Clark and into the stands. 18-7. Lancers now lead by 11. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve again is over. Attempted save there by Sko. Unable to get it up high enough. 19-7. Lancers now leading by 12. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve yet again over. Set by Clark. Spike from Hanner goes too long into the stands. That flies. 20-7. Lancers now lead by 13. Kazemba to serve yet again. Kazemba's serve is over. Received by Sko, set from Clark, and spike from Hanner. That goes to Oster. Set from Schenbeck, it's tipped over by Schenbeck. Put over by Clark, received by Kazemba. Set by Schenbeck, spike from Schaller. That time it'll go off Botch and out of the back. 21-7, Lancers now lead by 14. Milky comes in for Schenbeck. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve this time does not make it over. 21-8. Lancers lead by 13. And Hanner serves it into the net. Libero comes in for Hanner. 22-8. Lancers again lead by 14. Hannah Kazemba in for Schaller. Hannah Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. This time received by Botch. Set by Clark. Lift called on Botch. 23-8. Lancers now lead by 15. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. This time received by the libero. Set from Clark and put over by Schultz. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Nelder. Gonna go off the block and down. 24-8. Lancers now lead by 16. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. This time off Botch. Clark sends it into the stands. 25-8. Lancers take the first set by 17. Continuing what we expect them to, as seen from earlier in the season, beating teams by quite a bit. We'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for the second set. See you then. Welcome back to the second set between the Immanuel Lutheranlancers and the Aleva Strum Cardinals. Lancers in the first one, 25-8, 9, something like that. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve is over. Set from Putzi and over. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, spike from Oster. Through the block and onto the floor, 1-0, Lancers lead. Schambeck to serve yet again for the Lancers. Schambeck serve yet again over and hits the back corner. 2-0, Lancers lead. Schambeck serve yet again over, this time up from Clark. Set from Sko and over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Shambek. Spike from Shambek off the back set. Received by Botch up from Sko and over from the libero. Received by Kazemba. Set by Shambek. Spike from Nelner. Up from the libero and over from Clark. Received by Nelner. Set from Shambek and Spike from Oster. That'll fall in front of the libero. 3-0 Lancers lead. Shambek continuing to serve for the Lancers. Shambek's serve again is over. This time with the libero, set by Botch. And Putzi not able to put it over. 4-0 Lancers lead. Shambek continuing to serve for the Lancers. Shambek serve is over. The libero hits it under the net. 5-0 Lancers lead. Shambek continuing to serve. 6th serve in a row now. Shambek serve again over. This time received by the libero up from Putzi. That's what it is. And Sko hits it into the net. 6-0 Lancers now lead by 6. Claire on her 7th serve. Shambek serve again over. This time up from Clark. Set by Putzi and Clark hits it into the net. 7-0 Lancers lead. Claire serves again for the 8th time in a row after the timeout from Aleva Strum. Lance is leading 7-0. Claire has served this whole entire time, now on her 8th serve. Shambek serve yet again over, this time up from Clark, set by the libero, and over from Sko. Saved by Oster, set from Shambek. Shambek able to put it over, but it hits the ceiling. 7-1. Lancers now lead by 6. And Schultz to serve. Her serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Shambek, and tipped over by Shambek. Saved by Kazemba, set by Oster, and nobody there to get that. 7-2, Lancers now lead by 5. And Schultz continuing to serve for Aleva Strum. Schultz serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Shambek, and spike from Oster. That'll go down. 8-2, Lancers now lead by 6. Now in for Kazemba. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Eight to 2, Lancers lead by 6. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve is over. This time up from the libero, hits the ceiling. 9-2, Lancers lead by 7. We should really have a separate scoreboard just for the ceiling. That'll be great. I can probably keep track. Ceiling's already at 3 points to set. Nelner serve is over. Spike from Botch. Block from Nauman hits the ceiling though. What, 4 points for the ceiling this set? Ceiling. Set 2. Points 4. Schultz serves over. Received by Kazemba, set by Shambek, and spike from Nauman. That'll go off for Boston down. 10-3, Lancers now lead by 7. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster's serve is over. That'll go off somebody. Set from Sko. No, Putzi. And over from Sko. Spike from Kazemba goes off the block. Received by Nauman. Set by Schembeck. And tipped over by Nauman. Put over by Clark. Set by Kazemba. Set by Schembeck. And put over by Kazemba. Set from Clark and over. Saved by Oster. Saved by Schembeck. Spike from Nauman. Down. 11-3. Lancers now leading by 8. Oster continuing to serve. Serve again is over. Free ball for Lancers, received by Schembeck, up from Schembeck. Spike from Nauman on the run. Received by Clark, up from Putzi, and over from Hanner. Up from Schembeck, spike from Kazemba. Called on Clark, probably. 12-3, Lancers now lead by 9. Oster continuing to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve goes into the net. 12-4, Lancers now lead by 8. Clark to serve for Aleva Strum. And Vestal will come in for Putzi. Clark serve is over, received by Schembeck, except from Schembeck, and spike from Nauman on the run. Nice save there. However, it does go out by Schultz. I think that's the second time anybody's ever touched Nauman's on the run spike, so good for her. Schembeck to serve for the Lancers. Schembeck's serve is over, received by Botch, up from Clark, and over from Hanner. Received by Kazemba, set by Schembeck, and spike from Nauman. 14-4, Lancers now lead by 10. Schembeck's serve again is over. That goes off Schultz and out of the back. 15-4. Lancers now lead by 11. Schembeck to serve yet again. Schembeck's serve again over. This time off Schultz yet again and out. 16-4. Lancers now lead by 14. Schembeck to serve yet again. Schembeck's serve again is over. Off Botch, up from Sko, and over from Hanner. Saved by Schaller, tipped over by... Lift called on Schembeck. 16-5, Lancers lead by 11. Botch to serve for... The serve is over. Lift called. The serve is over. That'll fall at the feet of Sko. 19-5. Lancers now lead by 14. Kazemba continuing to serve. Kazemba serve yet again over. Up from Sko, set from Botch, and Vestal put the under the net. 20-5, Lancers now lead by 15, Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over, received by Botch, up from Vestal and into the net again. 21-5, Lancers now lead by 16, Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Milky comes in for Schembeck. Kazemba's serve again is over and in. Ace for Kazemba. I said it by accident, now I kind of like it. Kazemba serve just makes it over off the face of Botch and onto the floor. 23-5. Lancers now lead by 18. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve again is over. Received by Botch, up from Sko, and over from Clark. Received by Kazemba, set by Schembeck, spike from Nelner. Off the block and on the floor, that falls. 24-5. Lancers lead by 19. Kazemba to serve yet again. Kazemba serve yet again over. Nice up from Clark. And over from Clark. Saved by Schembeck. Set from Schaller. Spike from Milky. That'll go to Sko. Set from Clark. Spike from Schultz will go down in the back corner. 24-6. Lancers lead by 18. Hanner to serve for Aleva Strum. Hanner's serve is over and out. Lancers win 25-6 in this match. 2 or 3 better than last time. So if they win the next one, we will take the match and remain undefeated in sets for the regular season. Hope to see you for the third and final match occurring in 3 minutes. Welcome back to the third and possibly final set between the Eau Claire Immanuel Lutheranlancers and the Aleva Strum Cardinals. Again, this is Joe Brenther commentating for you. Alongside me is Kirsten Gallagher. She will be doing camera. And the Lancers have won the first 2 sets by over 17.
Let's go, Lancers!
Bosch begins serving. That goes off Schembeck and out. 1-0. Aleva Strum leads by 1. That's the first time they've led in the first 2 sets. Botch's serve is over and long. Score started at 1. Schembeck to serve for the Lancers. Schembeck serve goes into the net. 2-1. Aleva Strum leads by 1. Hanner to serve. Hanner's serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Kazemba. And over from Oster. Is received by Bosch. Set by Clark and spike from somebody. Spike again from somebody. Oster almost gets Faith in the face with a foot. 3-1. Aleva Strum leads by 2. Hannah to serve yet again. Hannah serve is over. Received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck and spike from Nelner. That'll go off botch. Set by Clark and spike from Sko. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. That'll go down. 3-2. Lancers now lead. Are down by 1. Sorry. Nauman comes in for Kazemba. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve again is over. Received by Botch. Spike from Nauman. Score now tied at 3. Nelner to serve yet again. Score tied at 3. Nelner serve goes over. And that'll go under the net. 4-3. Lancers now lead by 1. Nelner to serve yet again. Nelner serve again over. Received by Botch. Up from Hanner. So anyway. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. That'll go off Botch down to the ground. Forever. 5-3, Lancers lead by 2. Nelner serve goes over to Botch. Set from Clark and over from Schultz will go into the net. 6-3, Lancers lead by 3. Nelner serve yet again for the Lancers. Nelner serve yet again over. This time received by Schultz. Up from, I can't see that number. Spike from Oster will go down. 7-3, Lancers lead by 4. Nelner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. This time received by Botch. Up by spike from Nauman. Off Botch and one back. 8-3, Lancers lead by 5. Nelner to serve yet again for the Lancers. Nelner serve yet again over. This time saved by the libero. Up from Steve Bike is number set by Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck that will go off the block and down into the ball. Nelner serve yet again. 9-3 score. Lancers lead by 6. Nelner serve yet again over. Set from Clark. Spike from Schultz. Will fall at the feet of Kazemba. 9-4. Lancers lead by 5. Kazemba comes in for Nelner. And Putsy to serve. Putsy serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Kazemba back row. That'll go to libero. Free ball for the Lancers. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. And over. Ooh. Let's call it on Schambeck. 9-5. Lancers lead by 4. Putsy to serve yet again for Aleva. Putsy serve is over. Saved by Kazemba. Tipped over by Schambeck. Saved by Botch. Set by Putsy. And spike from Sko will go into the net. 10-5. Lancers lead by 5. Oster to serve. Oster serves over. Received by the libero. Set from Putsy. That's her name. And Schultz will have a spike that goes off the block and onto the ground. 10-6. Lancers lead by 4. Schultz to serve for Aleva. Schultz's serve goes over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. Back row goes off the block and down. 10-7. Lancers now lead by 3. Schultz continuing to serve for Aleva. Schultz serve goes over. Received by Kazemba. Tipped over by Schambeck. Saved by the libero. Tipped over by Clark. Lift called on Clark. Schambeck serve goes over. Set from Putzi, spike from the libero goes back to Kazemba. Set from Shambek, spike from Shambek. That'll go to Botch. Spike from Shambek. And Shambek reached over the net. 11-8, Lancers lead by 3. Sko to serve. Sko serve is over, received by Oster. Set from Schaller, spike from Shambek. Gonna go off the block, received by Sko. Up from spike from Hanner. Go off the block and down. Sko serve is over, received by Shambek. Set from Shambek and spike from Shambek. That will go down. 12-9, Lancers now lead by 3. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. Received by, set by Putzi and spike from Hanner. That goes to Kazemba, set by Shambek. Spike from Schaller, that'll go off the block and over to Schultz. Up from Putzi and spike from Hanner. That'll go to Kazemba off Oster's facing on the ground. 12-10, Lancers now lead by 2. Clark to serve for Aleva Strum. Clark's serve is over and in. 12-11. Clark to serve yet again. Clark serve again is over, this time received by Oster. Set by Shambek, spike from Schaller. That'll go down off Clark. 13-11, Lancers now lead by 2. Hannah will come in for Schaller, and Hannah will begin serving for the Lancers. Seventh service over, saved by Sko. Spike from Oster is long. 13-12, Lancers now lead by 1. Botch to serve. Botch serve goes over, received by Kazemba, set by Kazemba. Spike from Oster. That'll go back to Sko. Over the net, received by... Lift called on Oster off a bump. I don't think I've ever seen a lift called on a bump. That's a new one for me. Bosch to serve yet again. Score tied at 13. First serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Shambek. Tip. Shambek unable to get that over. 14-13. Lancers now down by 1. Timeout Lancers. Onto the floor. 15-13. Aleva Strum leads by 2. Sko to serve yet again. Botcha serve is over. Kazemba lets that go. 15-14. Aleva Strum leads by 1. Shambek to serve yet again for the Lancers. Shambek's serve is over. Received by Botch. Up from Sko. And over from Clark. Received by Shambek, set from Shambek, and spike from Oster. That'll go down! Score tied now at 15. Shambek to serve it again for the Lancers. Schambeck serve again over, received by Botch, and onto the floor, that falls. 16-15, Lancers now lead by 1. Schambeck continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve just again over, received by Botch, tipped over by Oster and down. And again over the net call. Line judges are a lot stricter this game, I've noticed. I've never seen a over the net called on a block before, nor have I seen a lift called off of a bump. So both those things new to me. 17-16, Lancers lead now by 1. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve goes to libero, set from Clark. Spike from Sko goes off the block, received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck and spike from Oster. Off the block, that falls to Sko. Set from Clark. Spike from Schultz. That will go to Kazemba. Tip. Put over by both Schambecks. Received by Nelner. Set by Schambeck. And spike from Oster. That'll go off the block. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. That'll go over the block. This time received by Clark. Set from Putzi and Sko unable to put that over. 18-16, Lancers now lead by 2. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. Up from Clark and over from Sko, received by Nelner. Set from Schambeck, spike from Oster. Nelner go down! 19-16, Lancers now lead by 3. Nelner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. Lift call. 20-16. Lancers now lead by 4. Nelner to serve yet again. Timeout. Aleva Strum. Nelner's serve is over. Up from Sko. And Gullicksrud unable to put that over. 21-16. Lancers now lead by 5. Nelner to serve yet again for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. This time received by libero. Set from Clark. And lift called. 22-16. Lancers now lead by 6. Nelner continuing to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve is over. Received by Botcha from Clark. And spike from Sko. That goes over the block to Kazemba. Set by Schambeck and over. Another lift called. They're being really strict with lifts tonight. Kazemba in for Nelner. And Milky will come in for Schambeck. 22-17. Lancers lead by 5. Putzi to serve. Putzi serves over, received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, spike from Oster. That'll go down. 23-17, Lancers now lead by 6. Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over, received by Clark, set from Putzi and over from Sko. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike from Nauman. No, Kazemba, sorry. Ceiling! That's the first one for this set, actually. I think we had 3 first set, 4 second set, and 1 this set so far. Oster serve again over. Save. and over from Clark, received by Nauman, set by Schambeck, set over by Milky. Spike from Clark, received by Schambeck, set by Milky, and spike from Nauman. That'll go off the block, save, spike again by Nauman, saved by Botch, up from Putzi, and spike from Schultz will go down off the block from Nauman. 24-18, Lancers lead by 6. Schultz to serve. Schultz to serve, goes over, received by Kazemba. Set by Milky, and over from Kazemba. Received by the libero, set from Putzi, and spike from Clark. Received by Oster, set from Kazemba, and point ceiling. 24-19, Lancers now lead by 5. Schultz to serve yet again for Aleva Strum. Schultz to serve again over, received by Oster, set from Schambeck, spike from Nauman. Saved by the libero, up from Clark and over. And with all the lift calls, I'm very surprised they didn't call that one a lift. 24-20, Lancers lead by 4. Schultz to serve yet again. Schultz to serve is over, received by Oster, set by Milky and over. Received by the libero. And again over the net call. It's the 3rd time they've called that. Timeout Lancers. Line judges being extremely strict tonight. (24-21), Lancers lead by 3. Schultz to serve. Schultz to serve is over, received by Oster. Kazemba unable to get it up in time. 24-22, Lancers still lead by 2. Schultz continuing to serve. Schultz to serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, spike from Nauman. That will be received by libero, set by Putzi, and spike from Sko. Off the block, set over by Putzi, received by Oster, set by Schambeck, spike from Nauman. Off the block, received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, spike from Kazemba. And in the net, called on Box. And that'll end at 25-22. Lancers take all 3 sets, remaining undefeated in sets. I believe we have a tournament on Saturday. I think it's just C-Team and JV. I don't think varsity has a tournament, but not entirely sure on that. So hope to see you then. Thank you for watching this game, and have a good night.